Every single day I log into Raid Shadow Legends, and as I go through my workday, it's on my PC running events, endless events inside of the game. And a lot of people would say that this is a good problem to have. Hey, there's always something to do inside of Raid Shadow Legends. But as you can see, many people believe that there are a lot of problems going on right now inside of Raid Shadow Legends, and there are two things that frustrated me pretty badly yesterday that I want to discuss today. Also, by the way, these videos were all fantastic. If you guys would like me to react to any of them and give my opinion on the thoughts that are being told here, please let me know in the comments section below. And if you've never played Raid Shadow Legends, I have a QR code for you right here. Pretty interesting that I'm saying if you want to play Raid in a video that I'm about to complain about Raid, well, you never know what's going to bring someone into the game. It gets you a couple of free champions, one of them being legendary, and a bunch of rewards to jumpstart your account. But there are some things that have frustrated me as of late with the game. Let's start with the one that just hit hard last night. All right, so I just put out this video. I was pulling ancient shards. I pulled 130 ancient shards because we were doing it for the champion chase or the summon rush event that was going on inside of the game because we're working on the fusion right now. Well, I'll tell you what, now, just 2 or 3 days later, wait, actually, how many days later is that? It's 2 days later. That was posted 2 days ago at this point in time. 2 days later, they're now doing an event for Ancient Shards where summon any legendary champion to get a different extra one as a bonus. So what I did, and it's quite frustrating, is I went and I did 130 of my shards, which is almost guaranteeing at least a legendary, right? And now, after getting rid of all of them, I only am sitting on 13 right now. There's a 2 times chance, or not a 2 times chance, is a double legendary reward. So instead of getting the 2 legendaries I got, I could have actually gotten an extra one because it does give you that 1 extra. This is quite frustrating, and not that I just misplayed this event, because if you even take a look, if we go under, it's actually under here, under events, if you take a look, there's another summon rush. And we knew this was coming from the calendar, but we didn't know it was going to have a 2 times on Ancients. I would have been much better to go ahead and use it during this event because I don't just have endless amounts of shards, man. I don't just buy shards like crazy. I buy the gem pass every month. And I save up to get all of these things. So it's actually quite frustrating when I realize that I probably should have saved on to those so I could take part in an event that's going to give me more bonuses for something that I've invested so much time into. Now, this happens a lot because there are always so many events. There's always another fusion and then another soul chase. That's basically what's going on. You're either chasing a fusion or you're chasing red stars, which does make it fun. I do like that there's always something to do inside a raid, but I don't love that the events overlap so much that you have to either spend a lot of money, of course, we understand that's why that's happening, or you have to choose what you're going for, or you have to make mistakes and be slapped in the ass when you make a wrong choice and you actually miss out on some opportunities of things that you've been saving. That is the first thing that's actually quite frustrating to me. When I saw that the 2 times chance, or not the 2 times chance, when I saw that there was the extra legendary event going on for Ancients, I was like, damn, man, that sucks. Like, I just pulled them, and I kind of got screwed. I feel like I really love the game, but there are some things that piss me off. Other things that piss me off are something like this. If I want to go into a dungeon, and if I want to go into Minotaur, this is the other thing that is probably the biggest annoyance to me. If I want to do a background battle, cool, do a background battle, but then I want to be able to go over and I want to be able to go do some arena. But can I do that? No, we can't do that. Wait a second, we're out of refills too. Okay, that's one thing, but I can't come in and do something else. Maybe it's Doom Tower that I want to do. If I want to do something in the Doom Tower, maybe I want to go do a boss. No, we can't because we have a background battle in progress. Now, there are a lot of games coming out as competition to Raid. And I think that Raid really needs to take a look at a few small things. Those are the ones that are annoying me right now. Take a look at a few small things and make some changes. I play other games. Oh, look, it's finished. Cool. Also, why does it make me go to the shop? Why does it take me to the shop? Why doesn't it take me to the end of that background battle? I don't understand it. Probably because they want me to buy something in the shop. Either way, another thing that it's just like I play other games as well, and this background battle thing, you could do something in the background and then play something else. That's, in my opinion, the purpose of a background battle. Let me do arena all day, but grind the grindy stuff in the background so I could make use of my time. I don't want to sit here and, okay, I could summon some shards during a background battle. I can manage some gear if I want to and work on my champions, but I can't actually play anything. Let me play something. Let me do some stuff that annoy the heck out of me, like Faction Wars. Can't stand Faction Wars, but we gotta do them. Or like Tag Arena. I freaking hate this, man. But you know what? Let me do it in the background, at least so that I can progress through it. Oh, man. Okay, so those are two things that are frustrating me. Also, something that would be nice, and they have been fixing this. They have the re-gears, right? Like, you can get these 1 hour re-gears. You can have a bunch of these. You essentially can get one of them per day. Cool. But why do we have to have that at all? Why can't we just re-gear and gear champions as we wish? Especially as someone that's a newer player, right? Let's say you're a newer player and you got all your good gear on your main champion. Ah, He-Man. Maybe you'll want to gear up another champion, but you don't have good gear for it. What if I could just take the gear, make it into a kit, and swap it on to someone like a Thor because I want him to have that gear kit? I don't like that we have to pay to remove gear. I know this is something that's also been mentioned by a lot of the others that we've seen in these videos. So those are three things that are probably frustrating me the most. At least with the re-gearing, they had some type of response, being Plarium, and they are allowing for players to use the 1 hour re-gear. At least that's there. Now, I have some clan boss rewards to collect. Even YST, I watched his video yesterday, and he was talking about why he's changing his strategy. Actually, freaking massive pull right here out of this ultimate chest. Legendary skill tome and an ancient shard. Raid must know I'm complaining right now because they're sending me good things. Look at this. Legendary skill tome, ancient shard. That's about as good as you can get out of an ultimate chest. That's a huge win getting that combination. And another legendary skill tome. Wow. I need to make Rage videos more often. That was possibly one of the best I've ever gotten out of a nightmare chest. Let's see if the Transcendent does it. Now, the Transcendent gives me an epic. And, okay, a Void Shard. So, I'd love to see some changes come. I would love to know if you guys want me to kind of give my 2 cents on the opinions given by some of the other creators, as I mentioned, that we see right here. I could at any point in time watch one of their videos, do a little reaction to it. It's not something I do on a regular basis, but I totally can. Let me know if that's something that you want to see. And let me know what are some of the concerns that you have with Raid Shadow Legends. Sound them off in the comment section below. I can comb through all of that and see what issues or what things are really pissing off other players as well. And I can then address them in my own way. We all have our own way. That's it for today though, guys. I have, with the Fusion, if we take a look really quickly, we're still up to date. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this Summon Rush or not. I'm going to have to hold off and see. Definitely screwed myself with those ancient shards, but we are already in good position. I'm probably going to skip this Summon Rush. I'm probably going to skip it altogether. There is a champion chase tournament. Ugh. Yuck. So maybe I'm going to do part of the Summon Rush and then skip the champion chase. I'm not sure how I'm going to run it yet, but we'll figure it out and I'll let you guys know on the channel. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll be waiting for you guys to sound off, and I hope you have a great day.